then, so that once you've got some element of speed control in your game, then we can go for those height speed shots that you talked about earlier, where you said earlier sometimes you just can't get the height speed that you intend. You know what you need to do, but it's doing it that is the difficult part. So speed comes first. That's probably the most confusing of the two, height or speed. And once you can do the speed, I think you'll find it much easier to get consistent at hitting the height and speed combo that you've selected. Yeah. So what we're going to do is break this into two halves. The first half is getting consistent in how you hit the ball. So hitting the ball in the same way, consistently. Only when you can do that does it make sense to start hitting different heights and speeds, right? Because you then would learn something. If you know you've hit where you've addressed or intended, then you get some data, don't you? And you know, oh well, that was a bit too high and a bit too soft. So learning increases then, it accelerates. So we're going to do stuff like, we can do, let's say this pink, and so if you could go over here actually and select any height speed combination that you'd like me to play this pink with. Let's see you do that. Just -4, speed 7. Okay, let's give that a go. So I'm going to play 3 shots with -4, speed 7. Actually quite pleased with that grouping. To get that over that distance, I'm quite pleased with that actually, I will admit. And it's interesting, the first shot, the pink didn't go dead in the centre of the pocket. The second two it did, so it gives you a slightly different path of the cue ball as well, based on where you've hit in the pocket. So what did you learn from watching that?
Good.
No.
I was just watching you keep everything exactly the same, doing the same motions, the same cueing, and from what you said, trying to get it in the same place in the pocket to get the white to finish in the same place.
So. Total repeatability, that's the idea, and that's in every phase of the shot. Approach, where do I stand? How I walk down, the number of cue actions, how long I stay down after the shot, keeping the head still, reducing variables. It's all to do with repeatability and monotony in a way, to reduce all variables. And if you can start tightening up the grouping of your shots, then you'll have much more confidence in your learning process later on, because what you intend to do, you will do more consistently, and then learning's so much easier, isn't it? Yeah. the difference in height that I played there was probably only 2 millimetres or so. This is the Snooker Gym Player of the Year for 100 break players. You come to a stop in a controlled way and begin the delivery in a controlled way as well.